So let's see if you can follow me. What a piece of junk. Do you know what that's from? She'll make 0.5 past light speed. She may not look like much, but
yes.
she's got where it counts, kid.
Defending Han Solo.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get to see stuff like this much, so.
I don't know about light speed, but
Flight speed.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a story.
When we were in Lansing, Illinois, fueling up, we almost got blown off the ramp by somebody in a helicopter that was flying way too close to the fuel pumps. This big Dorito of a tail here catches wind when the helicopter goes by. That downwash
Lord.
makes for exciting times. I was climbing down from the ladder after I fueled it, and just as I had stepped down the last step, the helicopter went past and the plane started trying to spin around on me. We weren't even in it. That was the real exciting part.
Yeah, you weren't even in it. So what you been up to since? I mean, most people don't even know what kind of plane this is.
Well, it's a 1948 Stinson 108-3. You can always tell a -3 because it's got the big tail on it.
Yeah.
All the other ones, the straight 108s, the -1, -2, has the little tail. I think those look better, but these fly better.
Yeah, this has more stability, I would assume.
It's tougher to handle in a crosswind because of the big Dorito tail,
Yeah.
but
You got to fight it more?
it's hands off, feet off when you're cruising. You get this thing up to altitude and trim the rudder, trim the elevator. I mean, it just flies like a dream.
Wow.
165 horsepower Franklin.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask, what kind of engine this is.
Opposed 6-cylinder.
This is like classic shit. Very cool. So I bought another GoPro because somebody on Facebook had like 5 versions newer,
Okay.
and it was $75. And so this thing shoots much higher quality. Like for $75, I'm just gonna buy it. So I'm just screwing around too. I haven't posted anything on YouTube in forever, but I still gained 100 subscribers in the last few months. I'm like at 1,150 or something.
Nice.
Yeah. And you know which one I had no idea it took off was the video of the Ford going from Mechanicsburg, Virginia, up to Pennsylvania to visit a buddy, and then back home. That's got like 10,000 views now.
That's surprising.
Yeah, it's not exactly 1.2 million, but so it's kind of becoming a hobby again, maybe.
So this is a true 4-seater. Like it's not like a Cessna 172 where it has 4 seats, but you can only put like 450-pound people in it. This one,
150-pound people, that's not realistic.
Yeah, this one here, it's got 1,000, I believe it's 1,060 pounds useful load.
Uh-huh.
So you can put 4 adults in this plane. And that back seat is the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in.
It looks like it's reclined a little bit.
Well, it's what they call a sling seat. So it's just a canvas sling.
Oh, so it just conforms to whatever is in it? What is that, a parabola?
Here, I'll pop the door.
Ooh. Yeah, that is gorgeous. And all of this is not necessarily original, but it's true to form.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated. It doesn't have modern avionics except for a couple small little things.
Yep. But you wanted this.
Yes,
you told me you wanted this.
Exactly what I wanted.
How well insulated is it? Or is that not much of a big deal?
There's insulation. I mean,
it looks sweet.
It's got good heat in it and good vents. It's noisy, but all planes of this size are noisy, and that's why you wear headsets.
Can you get headsets with noise cancellation now?
Yes, that's what I have. And it is eye-opening how well it works. I had them on when we were bringing this thing home, and
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about the noise canceling ability of it.
You had to shut off?
Yeah, we were up, I don't know, over Gary, Indiana or something.
Yeah.
And I happened to look down and see the button. I said, oh, I'm going to see how good this works. I pushed the button, and it was like somebody put me in a quiet room.
Yep. I have a pair of headphones for which I do the same thing. That Chevy, driving it across the UP, my God. I turned on the noise cancellation because there's just no insulation in that truck. So this is not Allegan County Airport. That's what I first searched for.
No.
Did it used to be called that?
Well, I think it's kind of still called that a little bit.
Yeah, it did not show up as, but
Most airports are not like something county airport. It's somebody's name.
yeah, well, I think Allegan County Fair and then stick airport in there instead.
Allegan County. That's,
Very cool. So what are you working on?
well,
I mean, it's reliable, but it's got a lot of little things.
not a lot of little things. It's super reliable. I'm waiting tomorrow. We are doing the annual inspection, which is required every year. And I'm fixing a couple areas in the fabric because other than the tail and the fuel tanks and the control surfaces, the entire airplane is all
Yeah,
fabric.
this is all
over
fabric. You can see it if you get up close.
It was recovered in 2000 or 2001 with a modern Seconite fabric.
What's it called?
Seconite.
Seconite.
Yep, it's a type of like Dacron.
Huh. So do you tell people publicly what you picked this thing up for?
The price of a good used car.
Wait, what kind of a used car?
I mean,
There's different kinds of used cars.
well, I mean, 20 grand.
That's what I paid for that car.
Yes, sir.
That's nuts.
Price of a good used car.
That's crazy. You stole it.
I didn't steal it. I got a good deal on it.
Well, you
mainly
did your
because
homework and you knew people.
I knew people. That was the
Yeah.
biggest thing. The reason I got such a good deal on this thing is because the paint is flaking off on most of the aluminum components.
Yeah. Are you going to do that yourself, or is that?
Yeah. We'll turn some nav lights on.
Oh,
I guess I take this off now. The sun's gone down.
yeah. It is such a gorgeous night.
I guess there's some storms up by Hudsonville and Grand Rapids.
Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate you telling me about this tonight because I got nothing going on, and the drive down here is awesome.
Once you get through Holland, the drive on 40 is pretty nice.
Yeah. I don't think I've been in Allegan County. Jeez. I don't know. I got
What reason do you have to come down here? That's the thing.
careful. You're gonna upset some people. I got a cousin and her husband. They live in Hamilton.
Yeah.
So we used to go there quite a bit, but that was kind of the end of that. So you're going to end up in Grand Haven
That's the goal.
pretty quick?
It's kind of looking like it might happen quicker than I anticipated.
Huh.
This is such a nice airport here, but it's fairly quiet. Like
Yeah.
some nights you'll see people flying in and out here, but it's generally like it's been like the same 3 planes. So there used to be another runway right here, a grass runway. That went, see that fences through the cut in the trees.
No, because I'm not looking at you.
There's that big cutout in the trees there.
Oh,
So from there, at a kind of at an angle, down towards that white building, house, whatever that thing is down there,
yeah.
that was another runway.
So it wasn't a perfect cross, but it was an
Right.
alternate landing in case of the conditions. Huh. All of these things are full of planes, do you think?
I don't know if these are because they just built these right here.
This one, and this one. Yeah, they do look.
These have been here for a few years, I think.
Oh,
But This one here, they just finished like within the last week or so.
Huh. I need another building. We have ideas.
We all need different buildings, more buildings.
I want to rent more of them. Well, anyway, I think I'm done filming, but unless you got anything important or intelligent to say, I'm quitting. Okay, I'll end with this. Why did you buy this specific plane?
That is good. Well, this specific.
The make, the model, the years, the everything.
Okay, so 2023. I read an article. I was looking at different types of planes.
Yeah.
And I stumbled across an article. I don't remember who wrote it or what magazine it was in. But the article was entitled Approachable Aircraft. And it was an article about the Stinson 108. And I've always
Is that the first you heard of it?
That was the first I'd heard of it. I've always loved this style. The Piper Cubs, the Aeronca Champs, the Taylor Cubs, the high wing, classic 30s, 40s style. I always loved it. But I always hated the fact that most of those planes were two-seaters. And anytime you get into a four-seater of that era, for the most part, they're ridiculously expensive. And they're just bigger planes. So I started reading this article, and one of the things they discussed in the article was how inexpensive these things are, how inexpensive they are to maintain, because this
now you're preaching.
Is 100% supported with brand new manufactured components.
Oh, so you could buy anything. Anything.
It's not cheap, but you can buy it.
But you could everybody. You could have something made.
Well,
but,
and there's lots of used parts out there. They built, I think, over 5,000 of these things.
Oh, there's another part to it. The more planes they made, or cars, or whatever, the easier it is to get parts.
Yep. So between the cost, the acquisition cost of it,
which was pretty good.
I mean, the average price of one of these in really good shape is somewhere between $30,000 and $60,000.
Oi.
Now, if you add like glass panel, electronic, or avionics, replace the Franklin engine with a Lycoming or...
That's the name I was expecting you to say, Lycoming.
So that is the biggest reason these planes have a low resale value, is because of that Franklin engine. People are afraid of those engines.
But you said you wanted that engine, didn't you?
I wanted the Franklin engine because they are extremely smooth running. They're powerful for their size. You got to pick and choose who you have to work on them, and you got to know the right people to get parts for them. I know quite a few people who have stocks of parts for these things, so I'm not afraid of it.
Oh, by the way, when I say I know a guy, that's the guy. That's the guy I know. I think there's probably a few 10,000s of people who've heard your name or saw your face.
So the other thing is, and I've heard this from multiple people, plus I read this in articles, the airframe on these things is incredibly strong. The fatality rate of crashes in these things is very low.
So they crash, but the fatality rate?
The steel structure that's behind this firewall and this boot cowl, and even back underneath the whole fuselage, is abundant.
There's plenty of room to crash and squish before the forces hit the people.
Yes.
Huh.
That combined with the fact that the gross weight on these things is a lot higher than most planes of this size, so you can haul more people, more luggage, more fuel. It's got 50 gallons worth of fuel, two 25-gallon tanks. It burns 10 gallons an hour at cruise, which is, it's good for a plane of this size that goes this speed. It's not excellent. There's better. There's faster planes. But
there's advantages and disadvantages to everything.
This plane can get in and out of a 1,500-foot runway very easily.
Which I assume is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Huh. Anything else? My arm's getting tired.
No, probably the biggest thing, the thing that really sold me on it at the end of the day was I went to the 2023 International Stinson Summit in Quincy, Illinois, and actually met people who owned these planes and flew them.
You met people who knew a guy who had this plane.
Yes.
That I remember that.
Well, and the weird thing is I actually have a picture of this plane that I took at that summit.
But you didn't know it at the time. I took a picture of Catbird
Yes.
without knowing it,
Yep.
which is hilarious.
So same kind of thing.
Huh.
And it just so happens that it all worked out.
Well, that's a heck of a story. I like it.
These things fly like a dream too. I mean, they fly better than a 172 or a Piper Cherokee or a 150.
Huh.
And that's kind of the extent of my experience. But everyone I've talked to said specifically these Dash 3s are probably one of the best flying planes ever made.
That's high praise. Flies like a dream. I am going to interrupt because I had a lucid dream. Like a week ago, I realized I was in my front yard, but it wasn't my front yard. And I'm looking around and I realized, wait a second, I'm dreaming. And if I'm dreaming, I can fly. And I jumped up like Superman. And I started flying around and I knew I was dreaming. It was absolutely crazy because I've flown a lot in dreams, but I don't know I'm dreaming. It was absolutely insane. I gotta talk to my kids about that one. Because one of them's been trying to induce lucid dreaming. I think I'm off topic now, but.
You use like mushrooms for that?
Not when you're 14 years old. Anyway, flies like a dream.
Yes.
That's
like the first time I flew this, when I went to look at it the first time, everyone had said, "It fly like a dream." And I got up in this thing and we started flying outside. I got it in Naperville, Illinois, and we flew southwest of Naperville, and I was surprised at how well it flew.
very cool. All right, I'm feeling conspicuous now. I'm shutting off. Goodbye, internet.
The big flaps on it come back to here, and he said that when you pull that flap lever and drop those flaps down, he said it's like throwing on the brakes, but it also, the plane will rise up like 20 feet. It just floats down in. Top of that tail, if your landing gear's up there.
It's crazy how easy it is to just push these things around. Pretty cool.
It's a cool plane, that's for sure.